And welcome back, and it's the Corbett 5-a-day further maths, and let's go straight with the first question. Okay, so it looks like we have another ratio straight line question. So PQR is a straight line, PQ equals 2 parts. I'm going to put this on the graph. So PQ equals 2 parts and QR equals 5 parts. Work out the coordinates of the point Q. Okay, well, we've done these sort of questions before, haven't we? So as you may have seen me do on videos before, I'm going to start by saying, which is not PQ, it's PR. I'm going to start by working out the vector P to R. I go from -8 to 13, so that's going to be 21. And I go from 4 to -3, which is going to be -7. Now, P to Q is 2/7, because I've got 2 parts and 5 parts, so 7 parts overall. So P to Q is 2/7 of P to R. In other words, P to Q is going to be, well, 1/7 is of 21 is 3 times by 2 is 6. And 1/7 of -7 is -1 times by 2 is -2. But that's to get from P to Q, and I want the point Q. So starting from P, my x values, let's write this down. So starting from P, my x value is -8. I need to add on 6, so that's going to give me -2. And my y value starts at 4, so I'm starting at the P point. And then I add -2, so that's going to give me 2, which means my Q is going to be -2, 2. Nice question. Right, next one. Right, excellent. So this is just a simultaneous equation question, isn't it? But they've dressed it up to look much harder. Doesn't mean we shouldn't take this carefully. So let's start with this one here. I'm going to write that y plus 2 is equal to -4x minus plus 12. And let's rearrange this to one side. So 4x plus y is equal to 10. So that's going to be my equation 1. By the way, I'm thankful that's some fairly nice numbers. My next one, so I'm going to do this one now underneath, is going to be y minus 6 is equal to 2x plus 10. Again, I'm going to collect it all to the right hand side. So minus 2x plus y is equal to 16. And that's my equation 2. Now, if I don't need to do, I was going to double equation 2, but I don't need to do it. I just do equation 1 minus equation 2 is going to give me 2x minus 2x, which is 6x. Y minus y goes away. 10 minus 16 is -6, which means that x is equal to -1. And then my y value. Now, if I go back to equation 1, 4 times -1 plus y is equal to 10, which means that y is equal to 10 plus 4, which is equal to 14. Let's write my answers nice and clearly. X equals -1 and y is equal to 14. Question done. Next question. Okay, solve for, interesting, be careful, that might be there for a reason. So I'm going to rearrange, turn it to tan, solve for tan. So I'm going to need to get my calculator right. So if I rearrange, I have, let's do this carefully, 4 sine theta equals -9 cos theta, which implies that tan theta equals -9/4. And so therefore, I'm going to draw my diagram. Always draw the diagram. It helps you. So my tan looks like this. So I haven't drawn that very well, but it will do. And -9/4, again, I don't need to be precise, is one answer here and one answer here. Now, get my calculator out, and it's also going to give me a negative answer, but let's do it anyway. So tan -1 minus 9/4 is -66.0 degrees. Oh, pen being strange. Let's write that again. So -66.0 degrees. I'm going to keep adding 180. So add 180 is 114 degrees. Add 180 again. It's going to give me 294 degrees. Add 180 again, and I'll be outside the range. So therefore, my answers are going to be that theta equals 114 or 294 degrees to 3 sig fig. And maybe in an exam I might write it to 1 decimal place, but as long as you've got that, you know what to do. That's fine. And that's it. Today done. Again, another nice mix of questions. I've got to stop saying that each day, but it is. Do like, subscribe. I want this channel to grow a bit more. You really just help me out. You really do. And I appreciate it. And I'll see you for tomorrow's questions. Thanks all.